looking at hills are on fire. I've got my Jeep packed up. We haven't been given evacuation orders yet. Kind of on our own until we figure things out. This emergency road that we have is going to be blocked. So our main entrance is still open and easy ride into town. Winds have died down a little bit. This was all smoky. So I'm monitoring the situation, have a watch app, Fire Watch, 2 fire apps. But having been up in the Oakland area when the Oakland-Berkeley fires occurred, I know how fast it goes. So I am ready. Just got to get the cats in the Jeep ready to go. So the wind has shifted. It was coming directly at us, and so the wind is now shifted the flames and the smoke. Just takes more footage. You can see they're got a lot of resources allocated to it right now, and you've got the flame retardant, fire retardant being dumped on it. Started out as 10 acres, was up to 30 acres. So I'm monitoring the growth of it and hopefully the shrinkage of it. Let's see if I can get you a little close up here. There you go. It's the winds that have been absolutely ferocious. And so I'm glad that they are shifting a bit. At least it works in our favor so far. This area actually is a staging area for the fire department. And they've worked very hard to minimize the greenery in this area. So, but anyway, that's what's going on right now. I'll check back in with you later. Huge dump coming. Big plane just flew in. So maybe we'll see the flames come up. Another helicopter. Still no evacuation orders, and there's road construction on the main road. I hope they're pulling that away. There's that enormous plane. It looks like a passenger plane. You can see it headed in from the right. It's going into the smoke right now. Could see the flames coming down on the side. There is that road highway right in front of us, so I'm hoping that that is where it's going to stop. Don't jump the highway, my friend. I don't know what these cars think they're going to find down here because that's all blocked. It's an emergency road, and like I said, that exit is blocked by the fire. Not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but this is where all the smoke has been drifting up here, which is good because it's not directly to us. There it is. If you can see it, comes one of the giant planes. There it is. Yep, there's our sun. Okay. Gonna head down to Friendship Hall a couple minutes with a friend. Get some news. I think I'll be taking my car, so I'm gonna load up the cats. Alright guys, evacuating. Police are coming through, fire coming through. Calls to evacuate. Got the cats, got my emergency stuff, and hope this gets under control. Okay, check in later. It's coming down the hills right there. I hope my RV is going to be okay. This is why we have insurance. So, it's coming down the hill. Turned off the propane, disconnected, but RVs, you know, doesn't look very promising here right now. So, okay, here comes. This is also the road that the emergency vehicles go right back where I was just filming earlier. This is also used for the emergency vehicles. So they're coming in our way. We are a fire base. So fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I am now evacuated. I've at a grocery store right here, and got 2 cats with me, a couple of bags of stuff, all my documents, and my go bag, and we'll see what happens. But my friend from the park was right behind me, and the fire's right getting real close, so I'm not feeling real great. If you know anything about RVs, they are filled with propane, and when they go, they go. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, and I'm safe. Got the cats here, so thank goodness that I was home and could evacuate. So anyway, we're just going to sit it out and wait to see what happens now. So we've discovered Jojoba Walmart. Yep, I picked up, I don't drink alcohol, but it was definitely time for a beer, so I've got my NA beer here, and here's my friend Diana, and I guess we're gonna wait this baby out. And hello there. Well, it's the day after the big fire, and the fire is continuing to grow, but fortunately for us at the RV resort, several people left their power on and are picking up security camera footage. So it looks like the RV resort has likely been saved. Spent the night here at my brother's place. There's Isabella, and hoping Coco comes out. Come on, Coco. Coco's under the bed. Coco's been hiding out. Finally getting them to eat a little bit, or at least Izzy's eating here. And so I'm feeling very optimistic. We're probably not going to get back in today. Roads are closed. Maybe tomorrow, and I'll definitely film the area as I head back there. And so one of the questions you're probably asking is like, why didn't I take my motorhome with me? And that's a good question, and that's something that we all kind of have to like deal with. Like, okay, what should we do? I had enough time. It would have required quite a bit of effort, but I had enough time early on. You just don't know how big these fires are going to grow. And I debated back and forth, and really the bottom line for me is that if I take my motorhome, I hitch up my Jeep behind. There's just a 2-lane road in and out of the resort, and if you've got a big motorhome and you've got a Jeep behind, you can't back it up. You cannot back up if you're towing the vehicle. So if we had run into any type of a roadblock, any type of a problem on the road that would have been difficult to get through, the last thing I want to do is block up that road where the emergency vehicles are coming. So I really decided I'm gonna let it there. The RV resort is very well protected. They've done a great job of keeping the sides pretty bare, so there's not a lot of vegetation that is going to catch on fire. But it is also it's a base area for the firefighters. And so they were right there in the resort helping protect us from the fires. Probably the biggest image of the night is watching the fires race up towards Friendship Hall and where the swimming pool is. So I'm going to be real curious to see if anything has developed. The Friendship Hall has been on a generator, so occasionally the manager would call to see if the phone was still ringing. The phone is still ringing, so we again have a lot of encouraging news this morning. I am in a class to become a climate steward, and this is what we are facing with devastating fires and floods and hurricanes and tornadoes and droughts. And so for me, it's just another incentive to begin changing the idea of what we think about wealth, so that it's not all about excessive consumption. It's about making choices that will both save us money but also help protect the environment, because we have got to do something about climate change. We just can't sit here and watch the planet die. So the fires are just another reminder of why I'm doing what I'm doing, and just trying to make just a small change. At least I can do it individually, can do it within my community. Feeling very grateful today, very grateful that I have a brother and sister-in-law who have taken me and the cats in, and grateful for all those firefighters who have been out there fighting these fires. And so very grateful. And again, a reminder too that the RV is stuff. We have stuff, and the experiences that I've had, the people that are close to me, my goofy little pets, that's the important stuff. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll definitely share some footage with you when I get back into that area. So long.